Good morning, everybody. I wanted to introduce to you the lovely John Shaden.
How you doing, folks?
So, all right, let's see. No, I'm not going to customize my dashboard right in the middle of it live. That was weird. We just got a little flash on the screen that says customize your dashboard. So, today we thought we'd have a little fun. We're going to do some readings, and we're going to have John here help me interpret some of the stuff. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. So Michelle's first on our list. I forgot to grab a pen and paper.
The pen and paper?
Yes.
Let me go see if I can get one.
Thanks. So Michelle's going to be first up on our list. You know what we can do, babe? I can put it on my phone.
Okay, you got your phone?
Yeah, I got my phone.
All right, yeah.
We're good.
That'll do.
we're a little...
I'm going to light an incense.
Oh, okay. Good. I like the atmosphere with that. So we're in a slightly different atmosphere than normal today, but I figured we're going to have some fun with this. I'm going to put in the notes. Michelle is first. First 10 people are getting a reading today, and anybody who comes after that, we're going to talk and talk to you and do a set of private sessions. Private sessions would be with me, and if John here is there to accompany me, that would be a lot of fun too. But if he's not...
Gracie was my presence.
Alright, so let's see. So first today is Michelle. Michelle Duplan. Okay.
That should be fine there.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hi, Inez. Oh, Inez is popping up today too. That's awesome.
I love that opium incense.
It's good stuff.
I love the smell of that stuff. It's good for all different types of path working too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I use it almost exclusively, everything I do.
Absolutely. So John, does a lot of the stuff, similar stuff to what I do. He doesn't do card readings, but he does other sorts of readings, and definitely into some of the same magical stuff. I see Natasha's popping up. So Natasha, okay, all right. Let's scroll. Steven, hey, good morning. Oh, thanks, Inez. Yeah, we're having a good day so far, right?
It sucks less than usual, though.
All right. Stephen Collin. Okay. All right, so we ready?
I'm ready to roll.
Okay.
Let's light this candle.
Let's rock it.
Get this atrocity on the road.
Nice. Very nice. Alrighty. This should be fun. This should be a lot of fun, actually.
Fucking better be.
I think so.
Just kidding.
Alrighty. Michelle. Here we go. Michelle's up first.
Michelle.
Yep. What are you picking up already?
First thing popped in my head was a song by Michelle by Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I hope you're not as fucked up as that character. That song is wacky.
Hey, Talia. Alright, so Dahlia's gonna go next. Do you want to, as they pop up?
Yeah, what we got?
Just, Dahlia, can you put on Dahlia next?
Dahlia?
Yeah. Let's
The Black Dahlia.
Dahlia D. Alright, we've got Michelle. Okay.
Dahlia D. It says it autocorrect Delta D.
Oh, that's funny.
That's your new nickname.
Alright, so Michelle, here we are. Let's do this. Let's do this, girl. All right. So first things first. We got Madame Solil here. Hey, Robert.
Robert
Throw him.
Martin,
Yep.
Ricky's
So
brother.
there you go. So Michelle, we got Madame Solil. She's the what represents you. This is a really cool thing for it to be the first card because what this says is that you're really working on your confidence. That you're more confident now than you have ever been, and I'm really psyched for you on that because I feel like that's been a struggle for you. Um, we also have, girl, you got to work on that patience. That's what Artemis is about. She's working on the patience. I feel like you're working towards something, and you're like, now, chop chop.
Yeah. People who are definitely people who are open to this type of energy generally have a fire in their gut. They're passionate about what they do, and when they want to get something done, they want to do it now. To hell with waiting, to hell with waiting on other people. You want to do it, but the problem is, with haste, it does create waste. It is a true statement. You miss the details when you run too fast into something. So bring yourself down, slow down, make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and you're not, kissing hands and shaking babies, so to speak.
This next two actually are really tough for me to read for you because, Michelle is somebody that I've known personally on and off, for a long time.
Okay.
I haven't seen her in probably 20 something years, but I knew her dad.
Okay.
And Michelle, yes, Michelle says patience is hard for her. Uh-huh.
No kidding.
Michelle, your parents are showing up for you today. Yeah, and this one is affecting me quite a bit because with where is it? This card right here, the dragonfly goddess. I put my hand on it and I could literally see your dad sitting in his old chair, watching his old war movies. Like that's the feeling that I got off of
Was he a
that.
John Wayne fan,
Well,
Michelle?
it's gonna take a moment for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just curious because the first thing popped in my head was the Green Berets by John Wayne.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I don't
I
know
could
if
see
he was.
that.
Maybe it's just because of the war movie thing. But the first
Maybe.
thing popped in my head was John Wayne in the Green Beret. I'm sorry, I don't mean to butt in.
No, it's okay. I could feel off of you before I even said the war movie thing that you
He
had
was.
something brewing.
He was.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you get off of this one? This is, the feeling of off of this one is her mom. What do you feel off of that?
I. I'm new to the tarot readings, guys, so just bear with me. Good morning, Ed.
Good
I-O.
morning.
Give me one second, minute.
That's all right.
Ed.
So for this one, Michelle, what I'm getting is that I'm getting your mom, and I'm getting a feeling of just home and comfort. What's your take?
Oh, he served. Was he Army or Marine Corps? Because I'm getting he was in the thick of it.
Yeah.
There's, I get a something about this tells me that she was a woman of poise. I mean, not that she wasn't cold or anything, but she kept herself tight, ran a sturdy ship, but wasn't afraid to let people see emotions.
Navy.
Navy,
Which
okay.
would have been Marines, because, which
Well, yeah,
Marines
because
are a part of the Navy.
yeah, well, I think they're their own separate entity now, but back in the day, they were under the
Yeah.
Department of the Navy.
But I'm saying that's where the connection is.
Oh,
with
sure, land,
Marines.
sea, air, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you got a lot of learning going on here, Michelle. Tons of learning.
This is the one that comes up for me all the time. This is Lilith.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on
So, what's your take?
Honestly, I don't really have anything coming to me right now. Like I said, I'm new to this, guys. Just give me a second here. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking she's doing a whole lot of learning. I feel like you're coming to the end of your education though. Like you're in a class. I know that you were taking a class. and that you were getting some sort of a degree, but I don't know where you were in that. I feel like you're coming towards the end, though. That's what I'm feeling on that.
What I'm feeling is that she's her own teacher, or she has now become her own teacher, and you're.
That's always been true for Michelle. She taught preschool forever.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, because Sutton tells me. Yeah, I was gonna say Sutton tells me that you don't like to wait for people to give you answers or to help give you a hand. Maybe you're a little proud. You don't like to ask for help.
It's true.
But yeah, I definitely get a teacher vibe from you.
She's in criminology right now.
That's badass. Very cool.
How about this one?
Sage Goddess, this is you. Across the fucking board. Every time I think of Sage, the first thing that pops in my mind is you.
So the Sage Goddess is all about here. Can you?
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Give me a second. We got a spammer. All right.
Kick rocks and dirty socks. Suck a lemon.
So we've got Kuan Yin.
Lemon.
We've got Kuan Yin. Stop it.
Sorry.
I heard you. Terrible.
I'm a rotten bastard, guys. You'll learn.
Kuan Yin is all about looking at things from a different perspective. And she was very connected. She was right here, just like this, with the Sage Goddess. And the Sage Goddess is all about clearing. So, Michelle, you've got some crap going on in your brain that you need to clear out and get rid of. And you've got to start looking at things from all different ways because there are opportunities that are coming for you.
Down here.
I already deleted them. Yeah. And your mom was a teacher, but so were you, Michelle. And so...
So either way, it could be going. Her mother could be reaching out to her.
Her mom is 100% reaching out to her.
Yeah.
But with the Sage Goddess and with Kuan Yin, there's going to be a different opportunity for coming towards you after you graduate that's going to be amazing for you. And it's not going to look exactly the way that you wanted it to or exactly the way that you thought, but it's worth doing. It's absolutely worth doing. What's your take?
Pretty much the same thing. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like a dude, but pretty much that's what I would say. The exact same thing.
What's your take on this one? This one is normally all about like your muse kind of deal. And that's Bridget right here. She's
I get that. We're still reading for Michelle, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, one last card after this.
Yeah, I think this is herself. I think this is her self-determination. I think this is probably attached to her pride. But this is the thing, and this is something that I would really want to stress to you, Michelle, is do not be too proud that you're going to get hung up on something that's tripping you up and you're too proud to go and ask someone for some assistance. It's not corny or showing weakness to ask for help. And I know it's difficult because it's difficult for me. I'm a very proud guy myself. But sometimes you got to go, damn, I am up a rat's ass with this, and I can't get any farther.
Yeah.
You will not make no progress without teamwork, without pushing forward. Self-determination and self-fortitude is a good thing, but we all need a little hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Remember that old song?
Don't make me start singing, and you guys know I will.
Don't make me start singing, and I got a horrible voice.
The last card we've got here is the Mystic Sisters, and that's
us.
I feel like actually that's more like her and her daughter.
100%. Like you say, you have a daughter. I was just about to say you have a daughter, right?
Yeah, you got. I feel like, but it's your daughter. She thinks so very differently than you do. Kristen's been always like a jump 2 feet in first kind of girl.
Nice.
And I mean, I knew her when she was tiny. Now she's in her 20s.
Oh Lord, good for her.
Yeah, but so I feel like sometimes when you are making a decision, you think about it and think about it and think about it and think about it, and the wheels are turning and turning and turning and turning, and Kristen's just like go.
Right. No hesitation with that one, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not a bad trait. It's not a bad trait, but you'll always want to use your brain before you use your feet. I've done many things in my life where it's like, to hell with the consequences, I'm jumping in feet first. But don't forget, your brain's at the top for a reason.
Yeah, but the thing is too is that this is about her making a decision after graduation on what she wants to do, and it's like the advice here is usually to think about how, things in the perspective of the other person. That's why it's the Mystic Sisters.
Then my advice would be, don't use your brain, don't use your feet, use your, and don't even use your heart,
Use
use
your
your gut.
gut.
Anytime I ever got in trouble, it's because I didn't listen to my gut.
Yep.
Your brain will overanalyze. Your genitalia is just pure id, looking for pleasure, and your heart, it's too emotional. But your gut will never lie to you. And I don't know what that is, chakras or whatever you're always talking about, but that to me is like, it's a lie detector. It is a machete to cut yourself through this cosmic jungle. It is the thing that will not lie to you. It is your true north. It is your compass. It is your conscience. It's everything that you need in life, and don't ever forget it.
Your gut would be your solar plexus chakra because that's where it is.
What she said.
Yeah. All right, Michelle. I hope that was helpful. I know it was definitely entertaining as well as helpful for me.
I'm new to all this, guys. I'm sorry if I'm screwing up your Sunday. I apologize.
No.
And I know we got bumped up to rated R because I'm smoking now.
And you dropped a couple F-bombs early on.
Full disclosure, I'm a dirtbag. I always
No,
have been.
stop it. All right, Inez, here you go. You're not a dirtbag. I hate when you say stuff like that. All right.
I'm a bag of dirt, then. A bag of fire.
That's more like it. Fire.
Goddamn
For
right.
sure. All right.
It's my receding hairline.
Okay, Inez, here we go. ADD readings is what I should have called this today.
Oh,
Two folks with ADD sitting here doing readings. Okay. Oh, crap.
Uh-huh. That just took the wind out of you, didn't it?
Yeah, sure did. So, Inez, the reason why I'm saying oh crap is that there are 3 cards. I've only dealt 6. There are 3 cards already that are messages to you from the great beyond. They're messages from people who have passed away. 4 now. 5. Oh my gosh. 5 out of 9 cards for people that have passed. There's somebody that really is trying to get in touch with you. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing that your dreams are all kinds of screwy. Your dreams are so out there. Your sleep is out there. Like if you are sleeping, which I get the feeling that you're not sleeping very well, but when you do sleep, what I'm seeing is that it's your dreams are insane. But the first one, the one that took the wind out of me is the Raven Goddess.
Yep, see that coming.
What's your take on it? Because this is somebody
There's
coming
clearly
through.
someone coming to reach out to you. I don't know if it's friend or family.
Put your hand on it. See if what you can feel.
First word came to my mind was family.
Okay.
Um,
I know what word is coming to my head, but
did you lose someone recently? A family member or someone you consider family?
I'm getting uncle off of this
Are you
one.
getting uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got male energy, but I'm not.
I got uncle off of that one.
Not 100% sure.
And last time, which was like several weeks ago, I know that she had lost a cousin or an uncle or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah. So yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got your uncle there.
So somebody, yeah, he's reaching out to you, darling.
What's your take on his personality?
I get big energy. I get knows how to light up a room. He was one of those guys. Well liked.
Her uncle, she said.
Yeah. Was he a very masculine man? Was he like kind of almost macho? But I don't mean like a dickhead. Like you know what I mean? Like he was a very masculine, tough guy. Scammer the people for a
I
minute.
don't know.
That's
Oh,
NIL.
yeah, no, he's telling me about Lease. Thank you. We
Oh,
we banned Lease already. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Um, but we'll give her a moment to answer that. I'm gonna move
sure,
to the
yeah.
next card. And then this one, like I feel like when as soon as I dealt the cards, my heart just went straight down to the floor here. She said yes, he was.
Yeah.
Um, there are a couple things I take off of this one. I feel like there's some. I feel like for you, Ines, um, this is Matcha. Matcha is the warrior goddess.
The macho.
Yeah,
The macho ness. That's natural warrior alpha male energy.
but it's also she's also the one who turns into a crow and collects all of the um, souls from the battlefield and
Well,
brings them.
let's not kid ourselves. Every tough guy, alpha male guy out there has a tender side, you know.
That's true, but I feel like
And it's usually genuine, where the other way around it wouldn't be.
this is a different person though. I feel like this is
Yeah, maybe somebody close, someone close to the uncle.
maybe I'm feeling more cousin energy on this one for to be honest with you. But I'm also seeing that he was liked by everyone, Ina said.
Yeah.
Um, I also feel that there's a conflict for you right now, and that's kind of why the warrior goddess is coming up. Like you're emotionally conflicted about some things, and you've got to be very careful and choose your battles wisely. Don't think about the little stuff. Move past the little stuff and concentrate on the big stuff because right now you're grieving and any little thing is going to seem like a big thing at the moment.
You know what's
So,
weird? I just got an image of Michael, the archangel. That's weird because I never see iconography like that.
okay, so what's your take on Michael the Archangel? Cuz that's a really powerful angel.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Hey David.
perhaps there's perhaps someone's looking out for you spiritually. Um, they're looking out for your well being. Maybe this is a guardian angel or a family member that's looking out for you. Like I said, I'm very new to these tarot readings. I'm just getting how to do it, and the way they always come to me, images come to me almost like a kaleidoscope. Um, and I see things within it. And as these images are flashing in my head, one of them happened to be Michael. That was the one that kind of came up from the eight causal soup, you know.
Sure. Well, he comes up usually when there's a reason for him to be there. Well,
Some sort of conflict or conflict resolution.
yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm getting. It's not necessarily connected to Catholicism or Christianity. It's
although that would
using the
be
imagery.
appropriate for Inez's family.
They're Catholic
Well, they're
Christians.
Christian of some sort, I believe.
Pardon me.
So, but we gotta move. We
Okay,
gotta
all
move.
right. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Catherine. I see your hello, and I'd be glad to do a reading for you. We're kind of doing things a little differently today, so I'll definitely get to it. David, I put you on the list too, just in case you wanted one.
Yeah.
And it's good to see you today. So we got Mystic
Got the Mystic
Sisters.
Sisters again.
Yep. So this would be now, Inez. Do you have a sister? Because I feel like you have a sister. And she said,
Yes,
yeah,
we're
we're
Catholic.
Catholic.
Okay,
Okay.
well that explains it then.
So, um, I feel like with the Mystic Sisters thing, I feel like you, yeah, you know what? I feel like she does have a sister, and it's just got a nephew. So, but yeah,
Sister-in-law, perhaps.
no sister,
Sister.
and I feel like there's something going on there where there's a disagreement on
She's
how
got three sisters.
three sisters. Okay, so I feel like God bless you, by the way. I have two sisters. That's enough.
I got all brothers, so
I know. Lucky.
well, my
But
little one's good. Yeah.
But the Mystic Sisters thing, I feel like there's a conflict there within the family on how to deal with some of the stuff that's going on, and I feel like you have to put yourself in the other one's shoes in order to sort of come to some sort of resolution.
It's funny you say that because I was going to say one of the key things that we lose with family that we need to always remind ourselves to keep is empathy. It's very easy to, especially if you're a proud person. I know this from personal experience. If you're proud, it's very easy to get stuck in that revolving carousel of I'm right, and it's like, well, okay, but even if you're right, you're going about it the wrong way, and it's very hard to forget that things we say and do may be hurting people. Even when we're right in a situation, the way we go about it is just as important as being correct. There's a correct and incorrect way to being correct, and I don't mean to be confusing, but
It's all about tact.
it's all about tact and it's about context. Context is very important, but don't forget to always have empathy, even when you're in the right. You know, nobody likes an asshole. You know,
So we have to really like move a little
I
faster.
know. I'm sorry. I'm a
I
million
know.
million words to say nothing.
What's your take on this one? Quick,
Mediterranean, I see
this is Mediterranean.
gaiety, merriment. I get some kind of happiness is the thing that pops in my head. Maybe a little celebrating of something while still mourning, perhaps. I get a sadness from that card now that I'm really looking at it. I get joy, but I get there's some kind of it's surface joy. There's like a sadness.
You know what I see from there? A little bit of what you're saying, but I also see um, good things coming back to you.
Yeah,
Like coming back to you, Inez. What I'm seeing here for Mediterranean is, your generous heart and all the things that you've been working on coming back to you.
perhaps the end to a sorrow.
I want to know what's going on though with with the man in your life because I feel like there's something. This is telling me that there's something going on in there that you're not there's some. You're looking at things at a face value with him, but it's not going as deep as you want it to, and that's what I'm feeling with that one. What's your take on that one?
I tend to agree with you.
Okay. All right.
You're way better at this than me, though.
You're just newer. That's all. I mean,
Yeah,
I've been doing this 20 something years. So we've got the Soma goddess here too, and she's just all about growth. And this is a total growth period. This comes up for you every single time. We're not going to spend time there. I'm just not.
fair
Um,
enough. You're a gig, man.
so we've got the dragonfly goddess. This for you and the where it is in the reading and how it comes out. I feel this is definitely somebody coming through for you. Definitely somebody who's very protective. Your whole family, when they come through, are protective, by the way. They're like, take care of my girl. That's the message that I get.
Those energy I was getting
But
earlier.
who do you think this could be? I'm gonna leave this to you to determine who that is. So we got two more. Holy cow! Everybody's coming through for Inez today. They're like, we're here. We're here. We love you.
Is your mother still with us, or is there an aunt or somebody close, a female that you've lost in the I don't. It's gonna sound so vague, but in the past year or so, maybe 2 years.
We'll give her a moment. It takes
Yeah,
some time. So you're getting
I'm getting feminine energy off of it,
like a mother,
but I'm
bro.
getting loss is coming to me. This is
Yeah.
another one of those guardian
Yep.
images. I keep feeling
Well, the dragonfly generally is because they're the badasses of the insect world.
It used to bounce off my face as a kid at Lake Mead in Nevada.
Yeah, that's your
Yes, all right, she's still here. Okay, so
mom's still here.
okay,
So it could be grandma.
grandma. I'm getting like a maternal loving person. Grandma dies about a year. Okay. Um,
Ooh, what about her personality?
stoic, Warm but stoic. A lot. Every person that I've felt that's come through for her is stoic. Definitely poised. Definitely old school, old fashioned, but still had a heart. Still was warm. Uh, I get religious, devoted.
Yep.
Devotion is the word that pops in my head with a big D. Big D. I was like, what the hell is this? Just a big D, and then devotion.
So we'll give her a moment because it takes time, for it to come
Yeah.
through. In the meantime, Inez, oh my gosh, what is going on with your sleep, girlfriend? Because that's what day is all about. I feel like if you're getting
Yeah.
any kind of sleep at all, which I don't see you getting too much sleep at all, but when you do, what I'm feeling is that it's like crazy stuff and all sorts of people are coming to you in your dreams. I feel like she said that's very true, by the way. Good characterization.
Yeah.
Um,
Her dreams are like a psychedelic film, just like William S. Burroughs cutting little bits of words and stuff, and then putting it together, just jumbled. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a collage of just weird emotions, man.
yeah.
And I'm a man of weird emotions, so believe me, I picked this up.
It's a true story. And then the last one is Bast, which is another,
This is the one we were picking up earlier. Yeah.
yeah, this is another motherly figure sort of a thing. But see this cat right here? That cat, for you, Inez, is your connection directly to the afterlife. And, like, this is. There are a million signs coming to you, my friend, that about from the people who have passed that are coming back to visit you specifically. And what I'm seeing for this, for the senses, for the signs, is that it's through your senses, through your sense of smell specifically, like perfume or cookies or a
You'll
pipe
smell.
or a
Pipe.
pipe or
Someone
something
smoked.
like
I was
that.
gonna say, someone smoked pipe tobacco with cigars in your family. Because I'm a cigar smoker myself. I haven't had
No,
one
I'm
in
kidding.
months, and I can still smell. I can taste
Yeah.
tobacco of some sort. I don't think it was dip or anything. That's disgusting. And I just had the word pop in my head. It's not dip, and then same thing. That is disgusting. Is the word that popped out in my head.
So just let us know, what you think. I'm going to shuffle so we can get on to the next one.
I will be right back. I got something to drink. I will be right back. My mouth is dry as a bone.
Can you grab me something too, please?
What do you want, babe?
Even water is good.
Water?
Yeah.
Good thing I got that Poland spring water.
Woo ooh. All right, let's see. And check out and see who is next.
If it's in a bottle, hon?
I don't care.
All right, I'm going to go rinse this one out. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, Natasha's up next. Okay.
Right back.
He would smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
That's what it is. John's in the background. He goes, "Yep, knew it. Knew it was something." Cigarettes would count because I'm smelling like smoke of some sort. That would do it. That would absolutely do it. Natasha. But yeah, as I'm feeling like there are signals coming to you, that you just need to slow down, and because you've got a million things going on right now, and when something kind of funky pops into your head, like, you have a moment where there's an animal that's out of place, like a bird comes flying at your windshield and stuff like that. Those are moments to take pause and not in traffic, but take pause and see really what it is that's going on, because those are messages. All right, Natasha, here we go. Baby, we are so far behind.
What the hell? I mean,
We're going slow today.
I don't mind if we go long. Fuck it.
That's fine with me. I'm having fun with this.
Me too.
Oh, Natasha, finding her people, finding your home. I love this. Oh.
Remind me to fill this tank before I go to work, babe.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
All right. So,
Here's your water, babe.
thank you. So, Natasha, it looks like you're finding your people. You're finding your comfort zone, which
You're
is...
Boris.
What?
It's a joke, sorry. horse, Natasha. Rocky
Oh,
Bullwinkle,
oh,
sorry.
yeah, okay.
I'm
Ha
old.
ha 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 ha. Boo.
Eh,
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
Talking to
Okay.
a fucking ghost. Give me a second.
All right, water in a Fresca bottle. It's new. Oh, works for me.
Can't say I don't have class.
So we got. I don't know if you guys could hear that. He said he was joking with me about having class. So Natasha's got the coven.
Who's joking?
The coven is all about finding your people, and the fact that it comes up for you first means that you're finding your home. You know, you're finding your sort of place. Okay, and we've got the mind garden. I would love your take on this one.
Well, first things first. All you Godfather fans, I have an orange. Doesn't mean I'm gonna die. Mind Garden. I'm getting psychedelia from this one again too.
Okay,
This
so
is. I'm seeing
this is like
weird
a past and present
pineapples.
sort of thing.
Pineapple.
Pineapples.
Pineapple just came up. I'm seeing pineapple and
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
me neither. What the fuck, man? I don't.
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
No. Now I'm seeing a lady on a horse. I don't know. I might just be
I don't
temple,
know.
Roman temple, Greek temple, Greek.
Seeing into a past life, maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea, babe. But I'm seeing like pineapple is weird. That was the first thing popped out into my mind.
A lot of times when pineapple comes up, it's usually a sign of, like a vacation in the tropics or something like that.
And
But
then yeah, like Greek temple. I keep seeing like Greek pillars or Roman pillars, and
so for me, okay, so
an
from
institution or a place of reverence is the thing that keeps coming out to me.
yeah, so that's a building. Those are building blocks, sort of things.
Right, right.
So for me, when that sort of stuff comes up, it generally means that there's been some interesting stuff that happened in the past that they're building up on. Which is
Yeah.
why you
See,
would
I
have
read
the
this
pillars.
shit way too literally, guys. I'm sorry, man. I am trying, though.
Hey, Eric, how are ya? Good to see you today.
You related to John? Eric?
John Voight.
The actor. Another bad
Oh,
joke, sorry.
oh, ha ha ha.
I'm full of bad jokes, guys.
I
Sorry.
was like, who's John Voight? Anyway, so for you, Natasha, what I'm seeing is that there's been a lot of building up going on. And I'd love to know what the pineapples thing is. I would
Yeah, that
love
was the
to.
first thing popped out in my head was pineapples.
Although we do have the goddess of sunshine next. So that's interesting.
She likes pineapples?
The goddess of sunshine is that he says he's not related to John Voight.
Yeah, it was a goof, man. I'm sorry. I was just fucking around.
So no, but Madame Soleil is the goddess. She's the goddess of sunshine. She's the goddess of light. She's the goddess of
You can't grow pineapples without sunlight.
right. But the fact that you're coming up with pineapples, and then that's the next card. It makes me kind of wonder if
Maybe they're planning on going on a vacation, or maybe they need a vacation.
yeah,
Especially with all this COVID shit going on. I mean, everyone here could probably use one, but it seems like maybe you need to either take a breath or maybe you need to back off from something.
check that out. That's the next card too. Okay, so that's after that. So Cygnus is all about working your ass off and doing so in such a way that nobody else is really recognizing that you're working that hard. You're kind of but you're going to burn out. So I feel like maybe you do need a vacation.
Take
Maybe
a
that's
break.
what that is all
Take
about.
a couple days for yourself if need be,
So Natasha says she's here. We're reading for you, girl. So let us know. So far, we've got you finding your people. We've got John came up with pineapples, where he's feeling like you need a vacation, or
Just unwind. Take a day for yourself. Go to a spa. Do whatever the hell you got to do. You've been burning the candle at both ends, and even though it gives a pretty light, it will burn you out eventually, and you don't want that.
working on confidence, working on like literally seeing building blocks and pillars, things
That was
holding
the
you
thing.
up.
Or maybe you are those things.
That very well could be.
You very well might be having like Apollo or Apollo Atlas. with the weight of the world on your
On the
back, or
back.
you feel like you got the weight of the world on your back. You know what? Sometimes you gotta shrug that shit off for a moment. Give yourself a breath. You know.
I'm so entertained by the way that you read. This is phenomenal. All
Well, I
right.
read like I'm a fucking street vendor, son. You know. I can't help the way I talk, guys. If you're offended by the cussing, I'm sorry. I'm just, that's how I talk.
Well, to be fair, it does say psychics and swears on as the title. So, all
You
right.
were warned.
So we've got Bridget here next, which is all about your muse. It's all about,
It's a good card.
yeah, it is a good card. It's a wonderful card to have. But I want you to be careful though, because right under that is the freaking mermaids. Okay.
Ah, the sirens, these dicks. Watch out, because there's somebody that's a I want to say false light, but there's somebody's calling you. Something is alluring you, and it's gonna bring some trouble your way. Mermaids are sirens. They sing to the sailors towards the rocks. Then they hit the rocks. They think they're gonna get a good old in out in out. And next thing they know, they're freaking getting eaten by sharks and shit because they hit the rocks. Watch what you're doing. Do not fall for any trickery, and believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
I feel like this is an opportunity that's going to look too good to be true.
Usually, they are.
Yeah.
Usually.
Hey, Brian, how are you? Good to see you today. All right, and let's see. We got the dryads.
There
What's,
we go.
so the dryads is, girl, you need to get out. You need to get outside. And Natasha, I want to know, are you like into gardening at all? Because I feel like if you're not into gardening, that maybe you need to get into gardening because there's something with the soil that I'm feeling like this year, like is your year to get into that kind of stuff and really grow your own
It's
shit.
good for you. It's good exercise. Get to breathe that fresh air so you're not all in a stuffy office or in a stuffy retail back shop or whatever you do for a living. You know, I don't judge. I work a crap job myself. But get out and experience nature. Go outside when it's a warm day. Put your hand in the dirt and just rub the dirt and smell it like what's his face? Russell Crowe in Gladiator. You know, I get a feeling that you're a tough cookie. You got a warrior soul. Get
Yeah.
out there and really feel the earth. Connect to your roots. So many of us are like floating through space and lost, and we forget where our roots are.
So,
Hello.
all right. So I want to read. Normally, I would go, across like this, but these cards are really connecting with each other today. And this one would be Gaia, and Gaia is all sorts of healing. I feel like there's something physically going on with you, or that there was something physically going on with you just recently, and I want to know. Like my stomach just took three little turnovers when I picked up this card. Is there something
Pardon.
happening? And he's burping over here, but that's the
Excuse me.
soda. I want to know, like, do you have something going on with either anxiety or with I'm feeling like heartburn. What's I don't know. What's your read? You take it. What's your read?
I'm getting longing. It's the first word popped in my head. Longing.
Okay.
Longing. Wishing for something, hoping, praying for something. Working towards something, but feeling like you're shoveling shit against the tide, so to speak. Like,
Yeah.
taking 2 steps forward and then you slide back 3. Still pushing ahead. You're tenacious.
Yeah.
You got guts. You know.
Brian says you're awesome.
Huh. What a sweetheart. Um, keep seeing like a headdress,
Headdress. That's
headdress
interesting.
like a Native American chief kind of like a warrior. Warrior keeps coming to me, but like there's like this this toughness. Like you have this iron. You're wearing like a suit of iron, but inside like you're really sensitive. You're
Yeah.
really sensitive, and you're like just longing for something. You're yearning. That word keeps coming back to me. I see tough exterior. I'm seeing like iron and nails and toughness,
Yeah.
but on the inside, just like I
Well,
just like you want someone to just like
Steven,
hug
you're
you.
Steven, you're actually next. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Sorry.
Steven said he'd like a reading, please. Steven, you're actually right after this. We've got one more card for Natasha. Then you're up. Catherine, thank you. Catherine says we're both so real. It's great. You
Thank
know,
you,
it's
Catherine.
interesting that the whole reason why I was attracted to you to begin with is because you freaking read me in like 2 seconds when we first started talking, which was
That's the thing, though. That was just natural
yeah.
intuition. Though I've never been a
It's weird to be on the other end.
yeah. I've never considered myself like a seer or anything like that. Um,
The last one though, let's do the last one, and the last one is Cirrus, and
nice.
Cirrus is all about growth. Natasha, you know what's so cool about this whole thing is that in spite of, having the mermaids and going through this healing stuff and dealing with, the external hardness versus the internal core of softness, it's you're gonna have some exponential growth. Like if you look, there is right around her, the circle that goes all the way around. That's all of the horoscopes, the zodiac horoscopes, the zodiac signs. That's what I was looking for. Oh, sometimes the brain. Um, but so that's a sign that within this year things are gonna freaking turn around for you.
Not to mention she has a halo behind her head, a corona, so to speak. And I mean, this is the year of corona, but perhaps maybe this will be
It's a
a
growth
silver
year.
lining, a silver lining within a dark cloud.
It's a
She has
growth.
the wheat. She's harvesting the wheat, and she's got that one bomb ass kitty out. And what that means, the way I interpret it, is that's a mother that's feeding her child. So something you are spiritually giving birth to something and nourishing something that's going to be very
Yes.
beneficial to you.
Bombast.
It's a nice tip, man. If you were going to have just one, that's it.
Oh my
We having fun yet,
god.
motherfuckers?
I can't. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. This needs to happen on TikTok too at some point.
Yeah. Let your people vote. They want me back, I'll come back on. If not, they're gonna be like, fuck that John guy, what a dick. I come here for readings and seriousness, and he's making titty jokes. Let me tell you something, folks. One of the most magical things in life is levity and humor.
Yes. Yes.
Humor get you through the roughest parts of your life. I learned that a long time ago. If I didn't have humor, I wouldn't be here.
Same.
That's the fucking truth.
Same.
For real.
Same.
Real talk. You keep it 100 here. Why do you put up with me? I'm fucking wreck.
Oh my god. All right. Steven, I promise you're next. We're going slow today, guys. I'm really sorry that we're going so slow.
Not so
But
slow.
we are. We're going real slow.
We did like 6 of them already, didn't we?
Yeah, I know, but it's 10 of already.
What, is it gonna turn off?
No, it's
Okay.
just usually I've gone through like 10 because I fly.
Well, that's what you get for having me here.
That's all right. You're new to this, and this is amazing that you're doing this with me, and we're cracking up so much. It's freaking entertaining.
It's fun.
Yeah. Steven, I gotta know what's going on with the love life here because I'm gonna get super nosy right now. Super nosy.
Nosy.
Yeah, nosy Rosie right here. Uh, Talia, to Talia, it is like that all the
Pretty
time
much.
over here.
It's a rigmarole.
100%. So it is the Beltane reunion. And the Beltane reunion is what's where you're at right now. Now, the Beltane reunion is usually all about, brand new things coming up. It can also be about the renewal of stuff, like bulbs coming up, again and again, and they start to grow, perennials starting to bloom, that sort of thing.
I get
But,
there's a purifying fire as well. It's
yes,
gonna clear a lot of the wreckage in your life, a lot of the things that are making you
yes.
uncomfortable, a lot
Thanks,
of things that
Dahlia.
have been causing you trouble, things that have been keeping you up at night. They're gonna leave you soon.
See, look at
Light
that.
it up.
Steven
I'm
says,
thinking up. Damn straight, man.
yeah, you got some new, I don't know whether it's an old flame coming back, which I kind of hope not, to be
Mm.
honest with you. Or if it's like something totally brand new.
There's a passion coming. There's going to be a
Yeah,
passion coming. And the thing about these antlers, if you know anything about antlers, antlers
it's
are lost.
fertility.
They represent fertility, but they fall off all the time on
Yeah.
deer, and the deer regrow them.
Yes.
That's a symbol of renewal. You know, it's also a symbol of revitalization,
So
of
let's actually show
virility.
him the
Yeah, show them the
antlers.
picture.
Antlers.
So I see a purifying fire, I see passion, and I see gnarly antlers. Antlers are always a good thing.
The fact is that's a four tiered buck right there.
Mm-hmm.
That those
Actually, it would be
antlers
an
come
eight.
from.
They'd call that an 8 pointer.
8 point. Thank you. I'm not smart when it comes to that stuff. But that's so having a 8 point buck, it's long lasting. You know, when that comes up, it's long lasting. And so what you're looking for is something that's going to be passionate and something that's going to be long lasting. That's going to continue to grow and grow with you, not um, not grow apart, but grow together
Right.
with each other. And that's what that's about.
And solid. You don't want to be burning that candle at both ends, Jack.
Bam!
There we
That's
go.
the Sisters of Harmony right there, baby.
Oh, I thought you said the Acid Sisters of Harmony.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, they do
Sisters of
kind
Mercy.
of they do kind of look a little acid trippy in that.
All your cards are trippy as hell.
Yeah, they are. They're
So
my
what?
hippie cards.
What are you
So
getting
what
from
I'm
us?
saying is, you are definitely looking for that harmony. You're looking for the person whose voice is going to be similar enough to yours, who's going to be complementary to you, but not exactly the same. That's what I'm picking up off of that, and I
Can I see
feel
that
like,
card real quick?
yeah, I'm feeling like you're going to have to change your own tune a little bit though to make that happen.
I'm
You know.
getting. I don't. I think the three represents something about personality.
Mhm.
It represents something you're looking for certain traits in a person, and that's not a bad thing because those are the things that are going to make you congeal with this other person. There's going to be a collusion with them.
Yeah. But I feel like there's going to be a
Well, look, they're playing music, and if you know anything about music, as a musician, you gotta keep time, you gotta be in the right key, and you gotta be tuned accordingly. Otherwise, you sound like a bunch of cats fighting in a bag. You know.
true.
So these points of personality that you're looking for, these little checkpoints, those are important. But look for them in yourself as well.
Well,
You know, make sure that you can find someone. Oh, she's funny, she's pretty, and she's this and that. Well, does that go with you? If she wants to go mountain hiking, free climbing, and you're scared of heights, that's not going to last real long. You
it's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
But I'm seeing that a lot of patience is going to be necessary because it's going to be patience and growth on your own part.
Is that the archer?
That's Artemis, yeah.
Artemis? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know anything about archery, man? Takes patience and practice.
Mm-hmm. It also,
Steady hand.
steady hand. It also takes, patience within your own heart because there's growing that you've got to do in order to make all this happen.
Never rush when you draw back that bow.
Okay, so here are two things that are making me a little bit feeling a little like
Well, hit them to it.
how do I put this? Okay, so chaos. This is this is Eris. This is she's a goddess of chaos, and it's chaos in your own brain. Notice that all the arrows are pointing away from her. It's because she's created this crap. Okay, and now what's happening though?
It's also the symbol, universal symbol for chaos, is the arrows.
Going away.
Literally tattooed on my elbow.
Yeah, I know. It's my chaotic man over here. Um, but then right underneath it is the mermaids. So this tells me that there's some sort of chaos that you're creating for yourself, and there's lies that you're telling yourself that things in a certain situation are better than they are. And I feel like there's a woman involved in that, and I feel like she's not the one for you. But
There are glaring uncertainties that they're so obvious, but you're bullshitting yourself and saying, well, it's not that serious, or, oh, well, everybody has their flaws. Yeah, but not everybody's a serial killer. Not everybody's a kidnapper.
I don't think she's a
I'm not saying
kidnapper.
she is, but what I'm saying is those are glaring things that you can have emotions for somebody, but there'll be these glaring things. I'll give you an example. I dated a girl a few years ago, and I was very much attracted to her physically. I went to her house, and she had her dog, which was like a mastiff, in a fucking cage, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Baby, why is your dog in a cage?" She's like, "Oh, well, if I don't, he just tears the house up." And I'm like, "You live in a fucking condo. Like maybe you shouldn't have a dog the size of a horse
In a condo.
in a condo."
Yeah.
And yeah, she would get pissed. Her roommate would let the dog out, and I'm like, "What the fuck's the problem? The guy's playing with the dog." And that's when I realized that was the first red flag, and I never paid attention to it. The other one was she had kids and didn't have custody of them. Another big red flag.
Okay.
So, point being, sorry to air my dirty laundry, but the point being is you can be very much into somebody, and if you've been, especially if you've been lonely or on your own for a long time, it's easy to bullshit yourself and say, oh, everything's fine. Yeah, sure, she's got
Yeah.
her problems, but I'm not perfect either. No, man, those are those are signals, and you deserve better. Fucking run,
Two things I want you to do.
kick that bike over and roll, brother.
Two things I want you to do. First thing, do a full self assessment for yourself and be honest with yourself, because you're way freaking cooler than you think you are. Like there's a lot of cool stuff. Here, you tell them the good stuff.
Ooh, the Gypsy Queen.
Tell them
Mm.
the good stuff. I can see you chomping at the bit to tell them.
Son tells me that you're a solid dude. Amen, brother. Look, Son tells me you're a solid dude. You're dependable. You got a good head on your shoulders. You're not a punk ass. Your word means something,
Yep.
and you need to find those qualities in somebody, you know. But the most important thing is happiness. If you are already getting stressed out, or if you already are catching those feelings like anxiety when
Time
your
to go.
when your phone rings, it's no good, brother. If it's starting to feel sour now, it's gonna be hell down the road, and you
Yep.
don't want to look 10 years behind you and going, "What the fuck did I do? I lived in a bear trap for 10 years."
Yeah.
Chew your leg off and escape, man. You might lose a piece of yourself. You might lose a little pride. It might bruise, might hurt a little bit, but in the long run, you'll be way happier down the road. And happiness is priceless.
As much as we make each other crack up, that's what you want. Like seriously, that's the kind of deal that you want.
Happiness is key.
The other thing is that I see that you're totally distracted with a bunch of other things, and like stupid stuff. You're distracted with like what's happening, on Facebook, let's say, or what's happening on, you know, your other social media stuff. What's going on, with some TV show that you're watching, rather than focusing on the things that are really truly meaningful to you.
Mm.
And I feel like first of all, I feel like you have some serious opportunities financially ahead of you too. Like really, really, truly serious opportunities. But you got to pick your battles. Okay, you seriously got to pick your battles.
You got to be your own general, and you got to be your own tactician, your own military genius. You got to be your own General Patton. You know, put a boot up your ass and get motivated, but you also got to pick your battles and plan them accordingly. You don't just want to run in there like a suicide bomber. Watch your shit, man.
The other thing is, I see you moving forward steadily, this is usually a sign of an increase in pay at work, or an increase in responsibility, or likely both. Okay, this is also keeping in mind the other things that you want to do. I feel like there's something going on with your home. I don't. What it? What's your take? I'm gonna give this to you. What's your take with the home? I love how he does that. He sits there and like rubs the card. He's like,
I'm seeing a tree.
a tree.
Yeah, like a sick tree.
Okay.
Like not good.
What is it? What do you feel like the symbolism for that is?
Like desolation, arid, barren landscapes I keep seeing.
So you feel
Old
like that's
old
a
oil
warning.
can kicked over. I'm getting this feeling of like fucking something. I don't want to like scare you and say it's something like impending doom or something, but like I'm getting this feeling like something's definitely off or not right. There's this schism. Like I'm seeing like this jagged, like it would be like a heartbeat monitor thing, but it's not that. It's like this almost like a seismograph or whatever.
Okay.
What the fuck you call those people who read like
Like the
earthquake
light.
shit?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing like there's this
So for you, it's a warning then,
yeah, I'm seeing
because
a warning or at least like a heads up if you want to call it that. Like there's something not right.
so for me, what I take from that is that would you say that it's fair that if he was not to heed the warning of the distraction and the mermaids, that that's where he's
Oh
headed?
fuck yeah!
But if he does, because I'm feeling something different, if he does heed those warnings, then he's going to be going steadily in a good direction.
This is sound waves. That's what he's saying.
Sound waves.
This is the thing, buddy.
Oh, well, that's Brian.
Every,
That's not Steven. We're
oh,
reading for
sorry, Steven.
Steven.
All right, Steven. Definitely. Oh, fuck, I had it for a second. Yeah, he he
So,
heed those warnings. That nothing, destiny or fate, really, they don't exist or they don't just exist as defined.
mm-hmm.
Your life, your existence in this reality on this plane is a multiple choice ending book. I always harken it back to the old Goosebumps books when I was a kid. They had the multiple choice, only instead of like four choices, you got like 16 choices. All right? Now that could mean 15 of them are shitty and one of them not so bad, or they can be all shit. You know, sometimes we all got to eat a shit sandwich in life. It's just how things are. My point being is when you're given these warnings, pay attention, bro. Do not let anything slip by you.
You know what I
Because
was
something, if you do not, something bad can come down the road.
what I was thinking here is too that the desolation that you're seeing might also be the feelings that he's having now, and he's moving towards something
All
different.
very possible. Or those could
That's
be what you're feeling now, and if you don't listen to us,
they're
some
gonna
ugly shit could come down even worse, man.
yeah.
You know?
Here's what I'm feeling. The last card, and what's cool about this is that obviously we don't always agree on everything that the cards are telling us, but
No, me and Holly here, we come from completely different sides of the magic world.
but
But
let me get to
by
this
all
one.
means, go ahead.
So we've got the Mystic Sisters, which is the last card here, and I'm feeling like this is feeling very best friend like to me. Like you have somebody that's super close with you that has a totally different perspective than what you have, and that you are like you see the validity in their opinions on what's happening here with the love life with the finances with all that stuff, but it's like you're afraid to take the step. Like you totally see the validity in what they have to say, but you're terrified to take that step. And that's what I'm feeling off of that. But I feel like if you need to take that step, if that's what I feel like you have to like totally. It's like John was saying with us, we're two totally and completely different people. But what happens is that like I take little tidbits of advice from him. He takes little tidbits of advice from me, and we end up seeing the validity in it. And sometimes we tell each other where to go,
Good
but
good advice is unprejudiced.
Yeah,
You know, it
but
doesn't have any politics attached to it. It simply is.
last the last one for him. Tell me your take, and then we've got to move on to our next one. This is so entertaining for me. Have you helped me with this?
I see.
Dead people. Oh wait, that's me.
Giant eye.
Steven says, "Damn, that resonates."
I see like a big eye
That
with
would be
like a silhouette of a child, almost like a fantasy book, like when an eyeball, like a kid would go like fight a dragon in a story or something, and he's like in a magic chamber, and then the eye opens up, and he's like, oh fuck,
that's the
it's a
third
type.
eye.
Or you know what, like remember Jurassic Park? The stupid fucking kid, the flashlight, and the T Rex comes over, and his eyes like just opens.
Yeah,
I keep seeing that. Like it's like
that's the third eye when that
yeah,
happens.
it's like I feel like something like cosmic gnosis or knowledge is like
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff
coming
that's
in.
starting to connect, and you know what? That has a lot to do with the fact that it is we're coming into the age of Aquarius, where everybody's sort of elevating.
The Aeon of Aquarius, that's what Crowley used to call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's everybody's sort of elevating. Everybody's sort of like figuring their shit out and learning how to do the same sorts of stuff, like
Questioning,
that,
rebelling, and searching, pioneering. You
and
know,
doing the same sort of shit that we're doing
yeah,
right now.
we're in an age of
But
infinite possibility. You
but
know,
it's but yeah, you need to heed that the warnings here, because Steve, you have some amazing qualities about you. Like I feel like you're very 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 smart. Like there's maybe not, maybe you didn't get like straight A's in school and shit like that, but you're very very smart. See, now I'm swearing. And very very smart.
it is contagious,
I know. I know.
like a motherfucker.
I see that. But you're very smart, and you've got a lot of really good qualities about you, but you're not necessarily believing it. And I feel like whoever it is that's the bestie, you know, that person who who has this sort of opposite opinion from you, they have a lot of really cool things going on with them as well, and it's hard for you to take their advice because they think so differently than you do. But the cool part is that you complement each other, you know, and you want that sort of complementary thinking. You know, you want that yin and yang sort of shit.
How many more we got to go?
This is 5 kajillion.
Really?
No, we're on Dahlia. We're half the way through.
Jesus, you're right. We are doing fucking forever.
I know. All right, so we got to speed this up.
All right.
Okay. This is fun though. I'm so happy that you agreed to do this with me.
No, no problem.
And Brian says healing the world. Yeah. Damn, Dahlia, girlfriends, you got traveling on the brain. I can see it. I've read for her like 3 or 4 times.
Well, she got my girl too.
And Lilith.
Yeah.
I'm dying to see if you pick this stuff up. I'm gonna let you do a good portion of this one because Dahlia.
No, you're faster at doing this. Let these girls get what they need. I'll give my 2 cents, but
Because there's some really interesting stuff popping up here, and I want to see if you
can I
catch
get some
it.
water, please.
Yeah, babe. Here. You're welcome, Steve. You're welcome, Steven. I just shortened his name and didn't even ask him.
Steve.
That's nice of me. That was nice of me to do that. All right, Dahlia. We got Sisterhood of the Silk Road, and that's the first thing that pops up for you. So I feel like you've got traveling on the brain. Like you want out. Like see ya. You want to go. No, Robert. We're going super slow. You're going after Dahlia. You finally found your content, Meech. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Brian.
Fucking A.
So, what's your take? Is Dahlia going somewhere?
Maybe. I mean, I know travel's restricted, but I know you want to get the fuck out of Dodge. And I don't blame you, quite frankly.
It's got the snake charmer. What's your take?
Use protection.
My 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 take on this is that there's you've got some stuff that you need to let go. Actually, no, my take on this is that somebody you work with needs to let go of some stuff that has to deal with you because it's affecting you, and that pisses me off. To be honest with you, that ticks me off. I really hate that for you. Um. Oh, I love this one. All right, I'm gonna take your take. It's a mezzo goddess, singing harmony, beautifulness. What's your take?
Thelioma, the mezzo goddess.
Yeah.
It's a bad joke.
Yeah, I know. I just was going to ignore it.
Are you a champion of the arts? Like, do you really appreciate art, or or teach art?
She doesn't. I don't think she teaches
Teacher?
art. Maybe,
Does
but
she
I don't know.
wish to, or does she wish to be in the arts? I'm getting like
Like creativeness,
I'm
right?
seeing like Miles Davis play a trumpet and like dancing motherfuckers, like all types of weirdness. Are you a practitioner by any chance?
She said yes.
Yes. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely pursue that. Maybe in your travels,
There you go.
you know. I keep seeing like buskers in my head, like
She's got the magical key. She doesn't teach art, but art is something
the
to
art she
love.
appreciates. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have that contact too. The magical
What's her
key.
magic? What is her key, baby? You tell me.
A minor.
You're wishing you were a dance teacher. It's you know what? You don't.
You don't have to
You
wish
don't have
it.
to wish. Just
You could. You could do that.
uh-huh.
It's not against the law. Unless you're in New York City where they banned dancing for some fucking reason.
Oh,
Since like 1950.
so
Uh,
what's
I,
her key? Please don't blow smoke all over my cards.
I didn't. Kind
I'm
of.
just I saw what happened. That's why I'm asking you not to. I'm waiting.
She's getting she's gonna get a chance to do this. She just do not miss the opportunity. Keep your eyes open. That's what
I
I take from it.
I would be fascinated on who you pick up with this one because this is the dragonfly goddess, and I'm picking up a couple of people from this card, a couple of women, but I'm not gonna say anything more because I know who they are. I want you to see if you can pick up who they are. Two or three.
Women.
Yep.
You're a grandmother, great aunt,
Grandmother.
great aunt, and mother. No,
Three for three.
I got 'em?
Grandmother, aunt, and mother.
No shit.
Now tell me about them. Tell me a little bit about them.
Why do I keep seeing ducks, swans, ducks, water?
Water. That's interesting. I've never not picked up on that.
This is the thing. I don't know if it's literally ducks and water, or if they're representing something.
Well, it's up to you.
The fucking they're grace,
Cygnus.
they're graceful, but it's a lot of energy underneath. Good paddling their little legs.
A lot of work.
The swans busting their ass. They're busting their ass, but they do handle it with grace.
Yep.
I remember that being one of the things.
That's one of the cards. Yeah.
It's like there, but I can't get it.
There's something special about them. Tell me.
Were they psychics?
Getting there.
They were like witches,
Tell me about them. The feathers from the ducks and things might they have something to do with it too.
Oh, there was the practice. They used them in their practice.
Yep.
Shit, fuck man, it's like right there, but it's like in the dark. It's like when I'm looking at something way down in in like a down a dark tunnel, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to pull the picture up, and
Yep. No,
it's
I
just like
know.
quack 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 quack. They're going far away
She
from me.
said yes.
Yes.
She said yes.
So so birds are relevant. Shit.
So feathers
The feathers are relevant.
and the water and the whole thing.
I don't want to say like
I
Native
can't
American.
say it because
What
I
like Native American magic? I'm not or old fucking Celtic magic. Europe,
old but not Celtic.
Europe,
European. Yeah.
Europe.
White witches.
White witches. Fuck. I'm wondering why the
See,
swans, white fucking swans, man.
I've read for her, so which is why I know this, and that's why I'm.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. All right, Lilith. Lilith.
It's my girl.
It's all about self-actualization, coming into your own, doing your thing.
Determination, tenacity, being your own ruler.
Yep. What's this one? You tell her.
This is chaos, baby. There's gonna be some wildness coming down your way.
But feel it though. Is it her chaos in her own mind, or is it chaos in
Oh, it's chaos in the world.
the world? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely chaos in the world. But I mean, obviously, you're pulling up Lilith, and your three family members who were white witches are coming. I mean, they're definitely with you. So, slings and arrows and all the shit the world can throw at you. You're tough, man. You got armor against all that shit. Just be weary though, because it's usually someone who sneaks up close to you that sticks you with the fucking between the plates.
How about reading that before you? Before we even got to it, you already got to that card.
Yeah.
That's what her secrets are. That somebody's trying to sabotage to some degree. That's what that is. He read it before he got the sense of the energy before even getting to that card. Here's the thing that I want you to do, and I really, really, really stress this. Dahlia, you have the ability beyond probably what John and I even do. You seriously do. It's just you have to get in touch with it. Your grandma, your aunt, your mom, they are rooting for you. They're putting things in your path to make it happen for
Which
you.
also means you have a lineage.
Bingo.
You come from a lineage of witches, that's powerful magic, man. And that shit it's like a snowball. It just accumulates as the ages move.
Yep.
And so you're very, very powerful. Me, as far as I know, I'm first generation. So,
I don't know what generation I am. I'm way the hell back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were saying you have family that practiced for probably millennia, as far as you know. But,
yeah, all the way
me,
back.
I'm first generation. I come from, well, unless you count Catholicism as magic.
Some of it could be.
Well, it's 90% pagan ritual with a little Jesus sprinkled in. That's what it is. That's what the Catholic Mass is. It's old pagan ritual
Welcome to my world, everyone.
with a little Jesus in it.
Can I have some of my water, please?
No.
What do you mean?
How dare you drink the water from the fresca?
that you poured for me.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
Talia says that's amazing. We're a pretty good team. It's just cracking up over here. All right, Robert. So, Talia, if you have any questions, if anybody has any questions about today's readings, please let me know. We can always do a private reading. I might start bringing you in on those too. This is freaking entertaining as hell.
I'm not against it. All right, Robert, you fucking ready, buddy?
Oh, way to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I'm actually aggressive. I feel really drained. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I feel so tired right now. But I'm staying because I love you people. That's all. We got I love.
We got a couple more. All right.
This is great. LOL. Damn Skippy.
Oh man, another traveler over here.
But you're a blues traveler, John Popper.
Ba-dum-bum.
I hate that fucking band. Blues Traveler.
Alright, so Robert.
No. Dahlia, thank you.
Thank you, Dahlia. Yeah, and you're so welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Brian says, yeah, bringing him. All right. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. I like this guy. I think I'll keep him around.
Just gotta put up with this asshole. Poor girl. Poor girl.
I think I'll keep him. All right, so so Robert, you got the Kuan Yin here. This is your first card. It's all about looking at things from a different perspective, having empathy. This is the card that represents you. I feel like your heart is absolutely gigantic,
That's the word of the day. Empathy.
and
It kind of
yeah,
is.
it kind of is. But I also feel that you have some stuff going on that you're not 100% sure on. That you're dealing with some things, and you're getting walked on. Like, dude, somebody's yeah. I feel
No, I'm
like
saying, wait, Dolly said, you bring the best in here. Goddamn right.
thanks,
Thank
Talia.
you, Dahlia. It's very sweet.
Aw.
This baby goose over here.
But if you call me Baby Goose, I swear I'll kick your butt.
Hashtag always call her baby goose.
No, no.
It's her new name. Holly Baby Goose Broderick.
Right. But yeah, Robert. So we've got some things going on. I feel like people are taking advantage of you, and I feel like that's absolutely crucial that you put up some proper boundaries. Okay, absolutely crucial because I don't want you to be walked on. I don't want you to be feeling like,
I just had a samurai pop in my head.
yeah, he's got to cut the cord with some people.
Yeah,
Literally.
I get literal, like, just popped in my head. I blinked and I seen, like 49 or Ronin or whatever, that movie
Oh.
about the samurai when they broke away and did their own thing. And they were stoic. They were loyal to the emperor, and the emperor was just a prick. He was an asshole and didn't appreciate a goddamn thing they did for him, so they broke off from him. And they were all executed later on. But the point is, sometimes when you are loyal to somebody, there needs to be that equal pull and push, because if it isn't, it's a mess.
Well, for me, what I'm seeing is like spider webs coming off of him, like somebody's like attaching
Like my
themselves.
bed.
That's so gross.
She saw I had cobwebs all around my. I have like an American flag above my bed, and I had cobwebs.
47 Ronin, friends.
Thank you, buddy. And I didn't even see them until she pointed them out to me. My bed was like a cocoon.
And I was like, that's so gross. Anyway, so, but yeah,
It
the
has nothing
spider
to do with
webs.
what we're talking about. Go
No.
ahead. Sorry.
ADD brain right here going on. But we've got spider webs coming off of you, like people are taking your energy from you, and you gotta
You gotta
cut
pull
it.
them in and wrap them little bitches up and suck their blood later, like Charlotte.
What? I never said that.
I did.
That's so gross.
It's Charlotte's Web. What the fuck, man? Come on. No
Anyway.
references? Oh, these. Where
Where are you headed, man?
are you going, dog?
Or where did you just come from? Because it's the Sisterhood of the Silk Road is always about travel. So it's
Or
either
buying drugs online. The Silk Road. Never mind. Bad joke. Go ahead.
Catherine's cracking up at our shenanigans. We're out of control today. All right, so Robert, for you, it's all about like either you're going on vacation um, or you've just moved or you're planning on moving. I can't. There's like it's all over the place for me right now. When I put my hand on that card, it's like moving vacation, and I don't know. What are you getting off of that?
I get movecation.
Movecation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting chaos also.
Business and pleasure. Yeah, I am. I closed my eyes and I saw Pinhead. Like pleasure and pain as one.
Haven't traveled yet. Okay, so I feel like it's on the brain though.
Oh yeah. Especially in this bullshit
I was
with
thinking
the COVID thing. I'm sure that's
that's a big one.
got to be a big one for a lot of folks.
But why am I sensing Florida here? Because I get like
Ugh.
I got like a Florida vibe. Like it's on the brain. Like maybe buying a condo or something in
I
Florida.
can feel the humidity already.
Yeah.
I feel like I just walked through a pea shoot.
I feel like we Silk Road was the me trading route for China in the early. Thank you for the history
Yeah.
lesson.
It was also what Dread Pirate Roberts called his open air drug bazaar online. He was caught by the FBI.
No. Hmm.
You want to travel.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Maybe you don't even realize it now, or maybe yeah, no. What do you think? I
You
don't
don't
care
care
for
for
Florida.
Florida?
That's funny because as he's saying it, I'm going, ugh, fuck Florida.
I know, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know why it was. Maybe it was a suggestion that somebody had for him, and he was like, "No, fuck Florida."
Maybe it's heat.
Maybe heat and the beach and that kind of stuff.
Maybe a dry heat. Do you care? Have you ever been to the Southwest by any chance?
I want to travel with a camper. Okay.
Well, hey, the Southwest is where you would want to go if you have a camper.
We used to do that when I was a kid. Go
I lived
all
in
over the
Nevada,
place.
so yeah, I loved it.
It's awesome to go on a camper. But yeah, I feel like you need to be on the road. I'm definitely sensing that for sure. But I'm feeling south. I'm definitely feeling south on that.
The deep South.
West Virginia.
Take me home to the place I want to go. I gotta get some water.
Okay. I'm also seeing that you've got matcha here, which is there we go.
A shitty green tea.
Anyway, he says it's a shitty green tree. Yeah, okay. Matcha is the goddess of war. She's known to take soldiers who have, died in battle. She takes their souls off to the other world. It's also about knowing your battles. I feel like they're, with Kuan Yin and with matcha, I'm getting the sense that there's a struggle here. Like there's a boundaries issue here that you hey babe. He says he's been looking at houses down south. That's why I'm feeling freaking Florida. Can't get more south than that. I mean, I'm not saying Florida's great, but I'm seeing I was seeing, going south. Anyway, so
You like alligators and crystal meth? It's a fucking danger.
he said if you like alligators and crystal meth, Florida's a great place. But as far as matcha goes, I'm feeling like this for you is about picking your battles, knowing what battles to choose and what battles not to choose. I feel like you're absolutely looking Georgia, Carolinas, Alabama, Tennessee. Those are the places he's looking to go. He just went off in the other room real quick to get some water. But we've got Amunet. Amunet is all about looking at yourself. But here's the thing, dude. I feel like you're not seeing your whole self. I feel like there's some stuff that about yourself that you're being way too harsh on yourself about, and then there's other stuff that you're looking at that you're not really being honest about what's happening. With the boundaries issue, you're like, well, I have to do things this way because I've always done them this way. Nah, dude, you don't. You don't have to do them this way.
I gotta fill my water tank, babe. I'll be there in a sec.
Okay. Um, he's got a big, crystal rock water deal, and he's just gonna pop the other thing on and be back. Yep. So we've got Amunet going on there, and she's, Amunet is really kind of interesting because it's all about looking at yourself, and I feel like your brain is all over the place more so than these readings have been. Like your brain is on moving, your brain is on vacationing, your brain is on relationship stuff, your brain is on do you even want a relationship? Your brain is on all sorts of things that are just you got to write it down. Honestly, you got to write your stuff down, your priorities down. Think about the things that you really want, how you're going to get there, prioritize your goals. And you got this. And we can hear you, right?
What?
With whatever random weird song you're singing back there?
I'm singing Country Road Sweet
Okay. So, Robert says that it's right on. It's truthful. The Mystic Sisters came up again. Came up for you. That's this one right here. And Mystic Sisters, there's somebody who's in your life who's got a totally different perspective than you do, who's going to help you to, get things to where they need to be, but you don't necessarily trust it. You're like, could that advice be good? Is it true? And the answer is yes. It's absolutely freaking great advice. It's just not what you would normally do. That's so you so take it, like do the unexpected thing. And I gotta know, Robert, what is going on with your health, dude? What is happening here? Like I have like a headache picking up that card. Seriously, like right here and like right back here. It's like their nails being drilled into my head. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Brohim? What happened?
Here, you take a read on that.
Let's see here.
Yep.
Ooh, ay.
Here, let me.
There you go. Ooh,
A
yeah.
lot of stress, he said. Yup.
I felt it, man. As soon as I touch this card, I feel pressure.
Mm-hmm. Like
back pain.
Yeah, you got back pain?
Like
I got a
getting
nail through the third eye.
Lower back pain, like a motherfucker.
That could be me. See, when lower back pain comes up for other people, I don't necessarily pick up on it because I've got enough of my own. But he said a lot of stress.
Do you work? Do you do like hard work for a living, like proper man work?
What is man work?
Construction, concrete, demo work.
So physical labor, you mean?
Yeah. You have back issues.
Back issues.
Me too, brother.
Obviously, me too.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I keep getting like Harley Davidsons in my head.
that's interesting.
Machine shop. Fucking hey, that is proper man work.
Yeah.
You ride a Harley? Are you a bike rider? Or someone in your life a bike rider?
We'll give it a second.
Yeah. Take your time.
I'm seeing total change, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's where all the
might
chaos.
have something to do with the bike.
Maybe. I also feel like that has something to do with all the chaos in the brain.
Gets around a lot of jet bikes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hear they're going to start making Harleys over east, so that's sad. Made in America anymore, huh? Well, I'd say get yourself a good, like, 81 shovel head and just hit the fucking trail, brother. Maybe that's what that whole switch it up. Get yourself a decent bike and just go for a ride, man. Save up some money, and when summer comes,
be out.
Hit that fucking trail. Get a bedroll and hit the trail. That's what I'm going to end up doing.
You better take me with you.
I'm going to have to get a fat boy.
I'm down.
I'm all about it. I've wanted a bike for a long fucking time.
Let's go. But yeah, I haven't been on one in a seriously
Me neither.
long time
We won't
either.
get killed.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Yeah, if you're going to die on a Harley. Jesus.
So what you're saying is I'm your ride or die?
There's very few ways you can die and it be cool.
But yeah, so the Luna Moth Goddess that we got right here is all about that change. You've got so much happening in your brain right now that like you gotta prioritize it.
What he says right here, I'm one of them people who takes all kinds of stuff with them. I hear you, brother, but maybe that's what the whole change is. Maybe all you need is, take your basic necessities. If you carry a gun, put it in your case, your side bag, put a bedroll on, and just abandon everything else. Or sell it, whatever the fuck, and just hit the road for a little bit, man. Clear your head.
Little food and money, though.
Yeah, well, no shit. Yeah, money, food, gun, shit that you need.
Just saying.
Fake IDs, fucking hair dye. Whatever you gotta do to get yourself out of the country. I'm just kidding, but no, seriously. Life is short, brother, and it's fleeting, and it's going by every goddamn second. And it's so precious. Enjoy yourself.
The last thing, and this is the last thing that has to do with boundaries. This is your last card. It's all about cutting off that connection, that succubus that is taking your life energy.
That's literally basically what I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
There's a famous line in the movie Fight Club where Brad Pitt's character says, "The things you own end up owning you." And that is very true. We get trapped by not just
This is a
physical stuff,
person.
but I'm saying not just
Yeah,
physical stuff, but emotional stuff. And emotional things, sometimes it is a person,
that's
you
what
know?
this is for sure. It's a person. It's like it's somebody that's just taking,
They're
and
giving the
it's
illusion like they're giving back.
yeah, it's they're not. All right, let's see who else we got here on our list.
Yeah, heed what I said, brother. For real.
Ad, you on here? We got Ad and then David. Well, David just said he was stopping by, so I don't
Right
know.
on.
I don't know if David's still on, but if he is, we'll give him a reading.
Shalom, David.
I'm one of them. Yeah, okay. So we read that comment. Okay. So then we've got Ad. Are you here? Hello. Aid. Ad. Right.
Ed.
Ad.
There he is.
All right, brother. Your turn.
What is up?
The ceiling, roof,
Real nice.
sky.
I always wonder why they call them roofies. You always end up on the floor. Call them floories.
Oh dear.
It's from The Hangover. I'm an encyclopedia of bad jokes.
Yes. Yes, that is true. Hi, here, dear.
Hi,
Adil.
Deer,
Adil.
deer.
Adil.
John Deere. Oh, a deal. That's how he's saying.
I think so.
Okay.
Adil or Adil. Adil. Please tell me if I mispronounce your name. Anybody whose name I could possibly screw up, because that happens sometimes. All right.
It's not like she's psychic or something.
I'm psychic. I'm a medium, and I,
Goofing around.
do the
Just
healer
joking.
thing, but you know.
Just joking.
All right. Ready?
Fucking born ready.
Hot diggity dog. Oh, another traveler, or somebody who wants to anyway. Fuck, man, there's all sorts of shit coming out in this one. Listen to my mouth. It's from hanging with you. My God, 2 people coming through. I got chills. Do you have chills? I got chills just now. Like
I didn't get them.
they ran right up my spine. It's correct. A deal. Okay.
You're super sensitive, so.
True story. Okay, buddy. So first things first, we got you, which is the goddess of chaos. It means that you are creating your own chaos. But I feel like this chaos comes from loss. That's my sense. Stick your hand on that card and tell me what you feel. Because that's my sense, is that it comes from loss.
I see two scythes. Or like, it's a fucking haymaker
Yeah, the
type thing.
sides.
Yeah. I see 2 of them, like, crossed. That was the first thing that came into my mind.
That's a signal of death.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because.
Yep. That's a signal of a loss, of death, of somebody crossing over.
But it also makes an X, and an X is a 10. I'm feeling 10. Something about a 10. 10 something. Is the number 10 synonymous with anything with you?
Does it resonate?
Is it resonating?
I'm feeling lost, and
Could be Uh-oh.
that's the death part they're talking about. He's
Shit.
catching up with that. The loss, the feelings of loss. This is not to say that you're gonna die.
Yeah, not trying to spook you.
No, this is like what your feelings are, that you've lost some people in your life. He said everything's okay.
No, everything's okay. All right.
Okay.
So you haven't lost anybody, or
There are 2 people showing up for you right here. Two
Yeah,
people from who were like friends or relatives. I haven't gotten there yet.
but I feel
He
that.
feels that. He's everything's okay, but he feels the loss. Okay, that makes sense.
That's interesting.
All right. Are you planning on moving or? Yeah, I'm feeling
Moving or
moving on
traveling.
this one. Where are you from? Because I'm feeling like this is outside of the U.S.
Are you outside of the USA, Edio? Or are you from outside the US? Because I'm feeling
Where are you feeling?
like he's trying to go, like he's thinking about maybe going into a new venture
Yeah,
or something along that lines. I see like moving
thought so.
slowly though.
Moving slowly, like I don't like moving forward slowly.
Yeah, Morocco.
Morocco.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
All right.
Let me see that water, babe.
Yeah.
I just got thirsty out of nowhere.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where the deal is from.
He's now in Connecticut. Okay, that
Okay.
makes sense because we were saying we felt the
Felt the
traveling.
moving. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to Connecticut. Good to have you.
Remember the show Secret Squirrel, the
No.
cartoon?
No.
He had a sidekick named Morocco Mole.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
remember
it's the
that.
best. Fucking
Yep.
A.
Yep. I'm familiar with that area. I have friends and family that have moved to different places in Africa, and I actually had a professor who was a prince of Nigeria. No kidding. I'm
No
not
shit. A
even kidding.
Nigerian prince?
Yes.
I'm still waiting for
You're
my
welcome,
fortune.
Adil. Yeah, me too.
Son of a bitch.
Um, but I feel like you're awakening to new things, new talents that you didn't realize that you had. I feel like there's sort of been a dormant ability in you, and I also feel like there's something else going on in your life that you kind of told yourself lies about, and you're waking up to it right now. Like you're seeing what life should be, what your life should look like, and how it's been so far. But I feel like honestly, I feel like he could be doing what we do.
Yeah, I feel like you might be a I don't want to use the word slave, but maybe a servant to tradition. Or I'm getting this feeling like I don't want to
Water,
assume
please.
what your religious background is, but I feel like there's a lot of restriction, and this would be considered some kind of evil. And I think you know that instinctually that's bullshit.
I
Otherwise,
don't.
I don't think you would be here talking to us. That's my point.
Yeah.
And I keep getting this feeling like you've been making this arduous journey, not just physically. You came from another place. You came to the U.S., a place of liberty. But I feel the craving of spiritual liberty as well. And I know that feeling because I've felt it. I still feel it. I feel it every day in my life.
Interesting that you said arduous because that's what this is
The Red
about.
Queen.
About moving slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Love, graduation, good job. I'm always keeping positive, and I keep it. Yeah.
Well
Yep.
done.
So you're moving forward. You're moving forward slowly. You're going. But I feel like there's something more for you. I really, really do. I feel like there's something a lot more for you. And I feel like the Mystic Sisters popping up. Usually, Mystic Sisters is looking at things from a different perspective, so from a
Yeah.
perspective of somebody that's a little bit different than you. But in this case, I feel like it's really more about the mystic part.
Yeah. I think you're very, very much in tune to this stuff.
I feel like Adil, what I'm seeing for you, I feel like you have. I feel like he's a dream walker. I feel like you're a dream walker. I feel like you have out of body experiences sometimes when you're sleeping, and you go to different places. And I know that sounds super crazy to the average Joe, but I don't feel like you're the average Joe.
Yeah. And I'm
Um,
jealous because I always wanted to do that.
I've
I've had a couple weird experiences, but I never had like a full blown
never.
out of body thing like that.
Okay, here comes the heavy stuff. You take this one. I'm going to take this one. Who you got there?
I got best.
No, I mean
Oh,
who is it that's showing up? You have two people showing up for you, Adil. Yeah, Adil says yes. This is all true. Um, yeah, Adil, you need to capitalize on that somehow. You need to like figure out how to work that stuff because this is you have talents that are very very rare. Um,
Somebody's reaching out to him in his dreams. Somebody's reaching out to him. I don't know if he realizes who it is, but I think it's somebody, a family member or a forefather or foremother rather. I'm getting female. But there's
woman.
a woman's reaching out to you in your dreams. She is a distant relative. She's somebody from a long time ago, and she was gifted as well.
Oh, another spammer coming
You
up.
know what we do? The spam.
Delete them. Sorry, guys. Got a spammer real quick. Got to take
Yep.
care of it. And
Hate speech.
there's a he said that because there's a button on here that can claim that the person is saying hate speech and get them off of there,
That was funny.
but it's actually faster just to ban them.
Yeah, spam sandwich.
So Adil, so he's saying that you've got somebody like a mother, grandmother figure, somebody who's kind of distant in your
Could be
family.
even more distant. It could be a great great grandmother, but I'm feeling this is somebody that also had a gift,
Yeah.
and they're reaching out to you.
Adil, is your dad still with us? Because that's what I'm feeling on this one. This one feels like your father. And I see the crow here. The crow is a sign of being able to go back and forth between the land of the living and the land of the dead. You, my friend, do, the dream walking thing. What I'm seeing is that you have the ability to do that, and I feel like you're doing it a lot. And I feel like what's happening is that you're talking with people who are ancestors of yours or people that are family every time you go to sleep at this point.
Payman,
So your father's still in life. Maybe it's a grandfather.
payman.
What's that?
There's a deity that's reaching out to him too.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is King Paimon, and he's a very, very, very powerful goetic entity, deity. I consider him a god. Other religions tend to call him a jinn or a devil, but he is an excruciatingly,
That's what that's about.
yeah.
So
Your people, your people, or whoever your forebears were worshippers of King Paimon.
Mayberry
I had a black,
Grandma.
I had a black cobra come, and that's how Paimon came to me. And then I saw him
Well,
riding in his in
he,
his caravan,
he said his grandmother's old, but she's very sick, and he loves her a lot. I feel like she's also been
reaching out in her dreams.
reaching out in her dreams too. I feel
That
like
makes
that's
sense.
who that is,
But
because I feel like she's trying to
this is something that maybe hasn't been acknowledged in your family, but your family, especially on your mother's side, I believe,
feel that way.
I think it's the mother's side, they are definitely they are definitely
But
gifted magically.
Adil, she's not gone yet. Okay, so he says I can't believe she will not be in the life. I'm not saying that she's not going to
Yeah,
be
she's
in the
not
life.
passing away, brother. That's not
She's
what we're
just
saying.
another dream walker, and she's good at it. She's got
Yeah.
years on you.
That might be the woman that you're seeing in your dreams or the woman that's beckoning you in your dreams. I keep saying it's an old relative, but it
Yeah,
very well could be his grandmother doing the same thing. He's a dream walker, she's a dream walker, and they're meeting each other on that plane of
happens a lot.
existence. Sure. But King Paimon definitely keeps coming up in my head.
And maybe he's the key.
Ha! Yeah! You sucker, you. You need to start doing some research on King Paimon.
That's yeah.
Big
That's
time,
what
buddy.
that is. Because
That's your
that's
patron deity. That's somebody that you should be worshiping in reverence. He's a extremely powerful entity.
or at
But
least
but
looking into because it might be a lot to for somebody
a
who's
lot
new
to
into
jump
this.
into. Just do some reading on him and see what he's about. Try to avoid any sites that talk smack about him though, because there's a lot of them out there.
I want to know who the love interest is because there is one.
Ooh,
Ooh.
a deal.
That's what this is, the Beltane reunion.
You got some chicky coming after you, bro.
Passion and lighting that fire.
Jimi Hendrix style.
Fertility in there. Do you have kids? Because I'm feeling kids.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has
Right.
kids or he wants kids.
Do you want kids or do you have kids?
Because I'm
A deal.
feeling kids.
Not literally.
No. Oh, gosh. Stop it. Gross. She's here. Okay.
She here.
She's here.
Goddamn
All
right.
right. So what's the deal with the children?
What's up? Where's the kids at?
No kids?
No kids?
Nobody don't want kids or you don't have them? You want kids.
Get on that, tiger.
I feel that. I feel that it's happening. And here's the thing. I feel that summertime. Summertime. And the living is easy.
Just one of them.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling you got some summer loving coming up.
Them future.
Future.
I want them future.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
It's,
Here's some water, please.
yeah, babe. Man, now we got singing going on.
King Paimon has something to do with that.
It could, but I'm not. He's got to do that research on his own. He's got to do the King Paimon research on his own. The King Paimon, well, if it's Pan, then it's fertility. You know? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? But
You
so.
just make me want to eat oranges. Alright, go. How many more we got to go? My Prozac's wearing off.
900 bazillion. Now I got David. David, are you still here? But Adiel, if you would like, a more in depth, reading, I'm happy to do that for you. We'll connect over the next day or so. David. David. Love you too, man. Love you too, bro.
Rock on, deal.
Alright, I'm not. David just said he was popping in to say hello, so I don't know if he's still here. I know Catherine's been wanting a reading.
Alright. How many did we do? We were supposed to do 10. How many did we do?
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're still working on the 10.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not shitting you. We're hilarious, but we go slow.
I know, I'm getting tired.
I know. Alright, so let's see. David doesn't look like he's here anymore, but let's try Catherine.
Let's do Catherine.
Catherine, darling, are you still here with us? I know we're taking 10 years.
She was like, fuck you guys.
I'm out! Peace!
I'm out! Dropped the mic and left.
I don't think so.
Stole some shit on the way out. There she is!
She was wondering about her marriage.
Aw, poor thing. Let's figure this shit out, man, shall we?
Okay.
Hopefully we got some good news for this lady.
I hope so. I hope so. Okay.
Plenty of bad news out there as it is. Let's try to give some good news.
I know Eric was, checking things out too. Eric, if you're still here, we're gonna do yours next. And Brian, I know Brian's been commenting, so we can do his too, right?
Is he on the freaking thing? You can do Brian on your own. I'm exhausted. I'm doing these last two and then I'm going. That's all you're getting out of me.
I think Eric is...
That is why I won't do 2 shows a night. I won't do it.
Okay.
Some Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. So this, you know what? This isn't so bad. Ooh, okay.
Pardon.
Girl, you're creating your own chaos in your head.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
is she one of these?
She's kind of like me in that way.
Yeah, for a woman. Total woman.
Like men don't do that too?
I do it all the time. I'm not bullshitting.
Okay.
But I was raised by women, so it makes sense. It rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a fucking neurotic mess.
All the woman's fault.
Had no strong father figures.
If Eric's
and
not here, I think Eric was just stopping in too.
No Eric Brian. Fine. I'll do the last 2 and then I'm fucking going to take a nap before work.
Well, yeah.
People are so lucky I was here today. So lucky.
I mean, it is your house.
Technically speaking.
Anyway, all right. So we got the Mezzo Goddess. Okay, so the Mezzo Goddess is she's all about harmony. She's all about using your voice. And Catherine, what I'm feeling here is that you're feeling like you don't have a voice. Like you don't.
Or you don't feel like you do. You
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying.
maybe
That's
people
what I just said.
feel like you're speaking, but no one's listening. Maybe something like that.
Or like, like you don't have a place to say what you want to say. And the thing is, you really do need to say everything that's on your brain, everything that's in your heart, the things that are weighing on you. You need to let them out, and you need to do it in such a way that you're heard. Not aggressively, assertively. And
there is a difference.
Yes. So that you're heard. I'm also seeing Harmony, the Sisters of Harmony.
They're popping up for everyone today.
They popped up a couple times. So what's your take?
Same thing. These represent something very important because they're three people and they're playing different instruments. What that means is, yes, you need to speak, but you want to make sure that you're not drowning out the other musicians in your band. You all need to be in key, in tune, and on time.
And listening to
each other. Any good band, especially I like to use jazz as an example. Jazz is very frenetic, very crazy, but you'll see these guys, the best quartets or three pieces, know how to bounce off of each other and play off of each other, and they'll hit notes. You could have swore that they're fucking jamming together and playing together and have this down, and they're pretending to be freestyle. But no, they're freestyling it. They just know how to play with each other.
Yeah.
Because they put the time in. But you got to make sure you're heard. Don't be a loud fucking siren from hell. But, don't be a church mouse either.
Yeah. But I feel like she's being stepped on a bit. And it's not.
Because the members of your band are all like, yeah, boobity boo, I'm the best drummer in the world, or I'm the best bass player in the world. You know what? Blow that horn, baby. Blow that horn. And let them know who the fuck you are.
Use your voice.
Respect is earned, but respect is taken as well. Don't forget that shit.
You heard it here first.
From the worst.
Stop it. You're not the worst.
I try.
You're loud.
I am a loud mouth motherfucker. That is true. You gotta be with this fucking one.
It's true.
Otherwise no one would hear me. Blow that horn, baby.
Yes, because I'm clearly the, super talker. Actually, I am a little bit.
You're a baby goose. Hashtag baby goose.
I squawk a lot, I guess.
Squawk a lot, I guess.
I squawk a lot, I guess.
Oh, I thought you said squawk a lot, I guess. Like an animal.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's a squawk a lot, I guess?
I don't know, but
That's your new nickname.
Hello, Tangent. Let's bring it back.
Squawk a lot, I guess. Hashtag squawk a lot, I
guess. Let's bring it back. Reel it in.
I'll bring it back.
All right, so we got the Snow Queen, and the Snow Queen is all about going through, troubles. I feel like with your marriage, there's been a lot of a lot of ugliness. A lot of I don't really see cheating. I do see lying. I see lying.
Emotional wasteland blizzard.
Yeah, but I don't see. I feel like late nights. That you weren't there and that kind of stuff, but I don't see out and out cheating. I do see some lying happening though, and I see possibly some sort of a problem like okay, so the snake charmer here, I'm skipping around a little bit. Snake charmer here is all about an obsession. Are either you or your husband addicted to some sort of drugs, whether it be alcohol or something along those lines? Because
opiates, depressants. I'm getting like Xanax, benzos.
Something along those lines.
Not an upper. Maybe mixed with something. Maybe doing a little cocaine.
I don't think it's cocaine. I feel like it's all legal stuff that's
prescription pills or something.
I feel like it's all legal. Like it's alcohol or pills or
And for
something
the
like
record, you
that.
don't have to tell us because it's total disclosure. If you want to have a private meeting,
Yeah.
that's it. Don't want to put anyone on the spot here. I'm a recovering addict myself,
So it's
so I don't want to put anyone on the spot.
truth. Okay. That's a good call, but I feel like there's some issue with that kind of thing. And it could even be food, it could even be,
Scratch
you
off
know,
tickets, fucking gambling,
something along those
bets.
lines, but I'm feeling like whatever it is that it's legal, I just feel like it's really hurting you and it's really hurting your relationship. I see that some of the chaos though, vape. Okay, vaping.
Vaping.
Vaping. Okay.
Vaping like tobacco vape. Like,
No drugs, no
no
alcohol.
drugs, no
So if
alcohol.
it's vaping, then it's
Well, people vape marijuana and they don't consider it a drug,
that's
I,
true.
I, I have people do that all the time.
That's true. I'm also seeing though that there's see this is another thing that points to obsession.
Yeah, and not for nothing, bullshitting can be addictive too. Some people
Mm,
get addicted to their own chaos. I know that as a recovering addict.
which is interesting because
You
chaos is literally attached to Eurydice and
and I
Orpheus.
am a chaos junkie. I love mayhem. So I get it.
Um, but whatever that is, whatever that obsession is, it's got to be cut because
Obsessions are never healthy.
it's gonna dig holes. It's gonna dig really deep holes for you.
But what she needs to ask herself is, does she want to save? Do you want to save your marriage, or do you want to move on? Sometimes people fall out of love, baby. It happens. So, well, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm
No, I'm
being
just
sincere here.
I'm laughing because you just called her baby.
I talk to everyone like that.
I know you
I'm
do.
get all fucking butthurt about it.
How about this? This card hasn't come up this entire time.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Killer wreck.
So the cool thing though that I see is I see that if you were to decide to work things out, if you decide to, push forward and work things out, it can be extremely prosperous.
Okay, so he's not making any time for her. That makes sense.
Yeah, it can be extremely prosperous if you do decide to work things out. I want to know though, you love your marriage.
You love your
Yeah, I
marriage.
feel
Okay.
that. I feel that. I want to know what it is that your family members and friends are saying because they're saying stuff that's opposite of what you're thinking and they're giving you advice on different stuff on how to get his attention. And I feel like some of it's good and some of it just sounds a little crazy.
Yeah. Some of it probably shit that would work for them or work for one of their girlfriends, but it ain't gonna work for you. That's what I get.
Here's my thinking on the gardening or the playing games online. I would actually love to see you do some gardening.
Yeah.
Maybe not the playing games or, but do something that pick a point of what he's doing that interests you and go for it.
And just go dump a glass of water on the computer.
That's don't do that. It's bad.
And then have sex with him. Vigorous sex. Dump water on the computer and he'll go, hey man, what the fuck? And then just jump his bones.
It's not.
That's the best advice you're ever gonna get in your life.
Don't do that.
Yes. Do that. Spontaneous. What's that word I'm looking for?
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. She said it, so you know it's true.
Don't do that.
Do it. Do it. She's a baby goose. What does she know?
Don't.
Okay, don't ruin the computer, but seriously.
Be spontaneous.
Spontaneous
Absolutely.
is good shit. It's
Absolutely.
good shit.
Be spontaneous. Don't wreck the computer.
Unless you really want to be spontaneous.
Don't do that.
Guys love shit like that.
No, no.
I've seen enough Lifetime movies, okay? I know how shit works. You either murder them in a rainstorm, or... you either shoot them in a rainstorm, or you run away.
She tends not to listen to any one of her family members or friends about personal things.
Good.
Actually, sometimes sometimes it's good not to, but sometimes you have to take what they say.
Constructive criticism, sure. I mean, we get it. But sometimes families just like to fucking talk to talk.
Yeah, but
You
I
know?
mean, look at you over here telling her to destroy her computer.
Yeah, so what? It's the best advice you'll ever get. Like I said,
Oh,
just
no. Moving right along. Oh, goodness. Catherine, I want to know, have you lost somebody recently, over the past year or two? Because what's happening is you've got Bast coming up, and I feel like this is a really loving family member that's coming through to give you love and support and let you know that
sorry.
you're not you're not alone. That they in their marriage also had some trouble, and they had some issues with passion and bringing the passion back into the marriage. And when you've been married a while, it things can dissipate. Things can get boring. They can get monotonous. They
Life
can,
gets in the way. You got kids. You got your fucking
yeah.
mortgage, your job, all this bullshit.
But I'm feeling like that's what happened here, and I feel like this is a mom or a grandma that's like, listen, honey, it's happened to all of us. You got to do things to spice it up.
Like dump water on the computer.
Do not dump water on the computer. What is your take on this?
My take is dump water on the computer.
No. You lost your dad and mom.
It's
Okay.
making sense. Feeling kind of like you're in a dinghy out in the ocean during a storm. You know,
Yeah.
losing someone like that is like losing a part of yourself or losing your true north.
Yep.
Um, and that's hard for anyone. I don't give a shit how old or young you are. It 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 fucks you up inside a little, and it's easy to kind of lose yourself or lose that light. But the one thing you need to understand about when you lose somebody so close to you is the last thing they want is you to lose yourself. You
Yeah.
know that the only thing they want is for you to be happy, and the last thing they want is you to have heartache. And look, I mean, we miss people. I miss people I've lost, and I catch myself, getting moist eyed and feeling lousy. You know, but the only way you can truly honor their memory is by moving forward and laughing and keep them in your heart and remember the wisdom that they gave you. But that sadness is just an anchor. Cut it, and sail on.
It's,
You're not
it's
losing them by
gonna
doing that.
it's gonna take a while. She's got to move through the sadness and
Sure,
not
grief it's a process. It takes time. Just don't let it drag you down.
move through it. Move through
Yeah,
it.
not under it.
don't don't just cut it off. You have to really, because if you don't move through it and you don't actually feel all the feelings, then they're going to get buried, and it's going to, cause worse problems.
Yeah, I was
So
using that as like a weird metaphor, but
I know, but because saying cut it off, it's that can be detrimental to people, because then they'll just, shut off that part of
yeah,
themselves. And that's not what you want to do, especially not if you're trying to save your marriage right now. But what I'm feeling from them is that to keep going, um, and to keep moving forward. Know that you're loved. Know that, yeah, there's been some lies and some late nights and that kind of thing, but like, it's not. There's nothing horrible going on here. I feel a lot of love. I really do. I feel a lot of love within this marriage. I feel like he's at a loss because he doesn't know how to reach you either. You have to make yourself available and make yourself vulnerable for
well,
him to
what
be
she
able
just
to
said, she
reach
goes, I'm
you.
52, my kids are 25,
22.
22, and 6.
Yep.
My parents were so close to all of us. Yeah,
I
that kind of shit
know.
can really it can
It
shake up a
makes
family, man. I know.
it definitely does. So, I mean, you know more than I do about that.
Yeah, I've been through some shit.
Being that you just lost, your stepdad
Yeah,
last
I
year.
lost my stepfather about a year ago, and that was rough. But like I said, everyone's situation's different, but you can honor their memory by making sure that
Absolutely.
you and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and in harmony. You know, and maybe it might take like a family meeting. Call it, some families do that. Call a family meeting. Everyone gets together, air out your grievances. Maybe you need some kind of counseling. Maybe you need a private session with this one. You know,
Can I just let you know, my parents have been married for as long as you've been alive. They've been married 53 years. And their biggest piece of advice to people, anybody who's getting married, is to really take time with your partner and really, set up dates. Have a date with them. Have a date with your partner at least once every 2 weeks, where you go out and you spend some time with them and just remember, tell each other all the good things that you love about each other, the things that you really fell in love with to begin with. You know, like
And
the things that you saw in the very beginning.
that's very true, and it's easy to forget the good times because the bad times can be very prevalent, and everyone likes a fucking a horror show. Everybody wants to, focuses on the negative, but when you're out and about, start talking about the good times. Remember all the good memories that you had. It's very easy to dwell on the negative, but try bringing the good memories up.
My mom has a God jar, and what she does is she puts the things that she thinks about that she's loving in that jar. She writes them down and puts it in the jar. I have a slightly different version of it myself, but one of the things that she's done in helping counsel other people who are getting married, she and my father did what's called pre-cana. They taught a class to people before they got married. One of the things that they suggested was writing down all of the good things that you love about your partner and reading them to your partner. Or have your partner read them. Um, and do this like periodically when you're going through some stuff. And I hope that this all helps. Please let me know. Um, she's she said she's gonna hook up the hose to water down the computer and then take him to the room.
Good girl.
Terrible advice. Terrible advice.
Best advice you've ever gotten. I promise.
All right, so
Wish you the best of luck. Yeah.
I know that Eric said he was just popping in for a moment. We're gonna see.
So who we got? Who's last?
It's either Eric or Brian, whichever one of them is here.
All right, you guys fight to the death. Pop up.
Who's here, Eric or Brian? Anybody? Anybody? Yes.
And I got a Brander. I got a Brander. I got a Brander. I got an Eric. I got an Eric. You got one Brian. You got one Eric.
I got two people watching. I just don't know who they are.
I am so jealous of those auction dicks. The fucking and I got a Brian. Those dudes who talk super fast.
Talk really fast.
Yeah, those Chang-Lang motherfuckers. I wish I could do that. I'm super jealous.
Alright, let's see. Anybody? Anybody got
it? Going once, going twice. And I'm going to bed. Good night.
Let's give it one more second.
Les bonheurs.
This has been really fun doing this with you.
It wasn't half bad. We fucking went long, dude. It's 1:13.
Well, we went way long because somebody doesn't know how to shorten their advice. You're welcome.
Much love back. Wish you the best of luck. We're always here too if you need us.
Yeah.
Except when I'm working, doing shit, Dealing with this fucking goose over here.
Awful.
Alright, these fucking nutsacks aren't coming up. Where are they? Come on, you fucking hosers. Where are you?
Oh, I don't know. I think we need to call it. What do you think?
Fucking King Kong Bundy over here. Yeah, I'm going to lay down. I got work in a couple hours.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it. I'm glad I gave all the advice I could. Thank you, Baby Goose, for having me.
You're welcome.
Everybody call her Baby Goose from now on.
No.
It's funny.
No.
It's funny to me to torture her.
It's one thing for you to call me Baby Goose.
Yeah, because for me, it's adorable, but other people, it's like terrorizing, and I like that. I like the terror that you feel.
It's not terrorizing. It's more like, that's our thing.
I know. That's what makes it fun, though.
That's our thing. You and me.
You can call her El Chupacabra. That's even funnier.
Well,
Sucker of shed goats. Oh, I forgot you're allergic because you're a hippie or whatever.
Because I'm allergic to meat.
Can argue that. All right, folks.
Blues.
I'm gonna go
Off to bed.
off to bed for a little bit. Thank you for having me.
Mm. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming
putting
on.
up with me.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Good night and good luck. Stay in school, all that shit.
Bye, everyone.